I found out that even though not all men, but I found out that some men are scums. Like some men don't even deserve to have a. Hi guys, I'm Gina, and today's this on the show. And today we're doing a little because I have a bucket here full of questions. I don't know what's in here, but I'm gonna be getting a question, answer it, talk about it. Is cheating back just as bad as cheating first? Cheating to begin with is bad. So there's no cheating back or cheating first. If you cheat, you are a cheater, and it's as bad as whatever. But to be honest, I don't see why you should cheat back. Just move on, get out of the relationship and go. Like why just allow other men to run through you just because you want to get back at somebody? At the end of the day, you're the one getting run through, not the other way. So just saying, don't bite. How long could you go without a shower? Uh, if I'm sick, I'm very weak. I could say I would take one shower a day, and that would be kind of like my morning shower or my night shower. But yeah, that's the longest I can go. I don't know, cause if I don't take a shower like in like a day, it just I feel dirty. Cause to begin with, I'm in the same clothes, and I don't mind having like the same T-shirt on. You know, let's say I sleep in the T-shirt and then I wake up and I put it on. I don't mind doing that, but knowing that I'm wearing something down there that's actually dirty is just. Cause baby, I do not wanna. Yeah, we don't want. Yeah, never mind. Let's move on. For the girls that get it, you get it. What's what's my biggest deal breaker in men? I mean, to be honest, men by themselves, like those creatures, are deal breakers. But um, I'll say definitely hygiene is a big thing to me. It's like, what's your excuse for not being clean? Like, there's no excuse for you to be out here musty or any sort of thing. So, deal breaker for me is hygiene. Please go take a shower, put on some deodorant, and please, like, if I could get on my knees right now, I would brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. Big thing for me. I'm just telling you. What's something a man, or what's something a man does that turns me off? Oh wait, should I be realistic, or should I just? Okay, no, let me be realistic. Something that a man does turns me off. This is something I just realized recently. Is that when a man is impatient, like if you're impatient, that is like a big turn off. Like, you know, like for example, let's say we're driving and then there's a car in front of you, somebody takes a little bit too slow to, get to where they're going, and then you just start getting off. Okay, if we're running late to an occasion that I want to be at, I'm probably going to be the one yelling at whoever it is. But if it's just like, we're going home, there's nothing we're going to, and then yeah, that might be the last time you see me. But how long does it take you to fall in love? I've had some first sight type of love thing, but to be honest, I'm a lover girl. Okay, so I love being loved. I love loving, and I would say I fall in love easily, which is like really bad for me, cause I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's just not a good thing for me to fall in love too quick, but I'll say I kind of like fall in love after I see how you act. After I see kind of like you, not just okay. Looks very important. Once I see, I'm like, ooh, okay, dude is fine. Hey, I'm just a girl. But then after I see kind of like how you talk, how you think, your mentality, and all that, I'm like, let's get married. That's all. Let's see what's in here. Do you believe in soul ties? I don't know so much about soul ties to even believe in it. I'm just gonna tell you that I feel like people just make up a lot of crap to kind of like just justify being stupid. Sorry to those that believe in it. I'm just saying, like some people just want to act dumb, so they gotta make up something to justify why they're being dumb. Like you're just dumb. There's no other way around it. Just saying. Again, don't come for me. Is what's a worst way a man can ask for a head? To be honest, I feel like if you're gonna ask for anything, don't go around the bushes about it. Don't like beat around the bushes and kind of like, try to sugarcoat it or anything. If you want some head, just be like, hey, can I get some head? If I say no, just say no. Then we move on. So I feel like the worst way is kind of like hiding behind something that it's not really your aim and trying to come out of it or whatever. Yeah. So if you ever want some head, but that's just me though. For the other girls, they might want you to get them some food, maybe a little gift, and then be like, so can I get the head in return? No. If you ever have to ask, which you probably never have the chance to, but I'm just saying. Just be like, can I get some head? And then let's get over with it, Just saying. Again. And this is just me. I'm not speaking for all the girls. Please. Oh, what's one thing you can't do for a man? Okay. I don't know why I'm excited about this, but to be honest, yeah, if I'm being honest with you guys, there's not like I don't think I've ever sat down and be like, oh, what's one thing I can't do for a man, I feel like if you're my man's, mind you, not other people's man, my man's, and it's like you want something and it's within my power to get it, baby, I got you. If we pass by a store and you're like, oh, those shoes look nice, I don't mind getting them. But at the same time, it shouldn't be just me pouring into you and then you just receiving. It gotta be, you gotta reciprocate my feelings, If I give you a gift, I'm not asking you, I'm not like, oh, I'm expecting since I gave you this for you to give me this. No. It should be something that you tell yourself. I feel like common sense, Okay. So we have a couple more questions, so do pickup lines work? To be honest, I find those cheesy. I'd rather you just kiss me than start saying some weird stuff. I'm just saying. What's the red flag you would ignore in someone that you like? Once I'm in love, I'm like, you know what they call a moon? As in, a very stupid somebody. Okay, once I'm in love, I'll say, I'm not stupid when I'm in love, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, common sense flies away. Common sense runs away from me. So, but to be honest, I don't think I could ignore any red flag, no matter how small. I feel like if you had asked Regina like 2 years ago, she'd have been like, this and this and this, but no. The smallest thing amount, because if you can do something as small as that, who knows, what you will do tomorrow, And, it's the people who are capable of doing small things that are capable of doing the big things. So, everything starts small. Why would you cheat on a nigga? I don't think there's any justification for cheating, so I don't think I could even think of cheating on somebody. Because, if I'm with you, it means I love you. So if I ever feel like I'm at a point where that love is no longer there, and that has to come from something. It could be something you did or something. But if I ever get to that point where I'm like, like this is not working for me, then I would walk away, grab my stuff and tell you we're done and walk away because I don't see the point of cheating. Because if I want to be with this nigga, then I'm going to leave you and go, break up with you, farewell, formally, and then go be with this nigga. But me still being with you and then cheating on you, because it's complicated, I don't like that. I don't like my life being complicated. Does body count matter? As much as my body count matters to you, that's how my choice is gonna matter. So if you're like, oh, I don't mind your body count. Okay, just because I said my body count doesn't mean I have, drive through type of body count. I beg, please. I'm just saying. If you feel like, oh, I can't be with this girl because of her body count, then I can't be with this man because of his body count. Because to be honest, people be like, okay, but you're the one getting, dick down, not him or whatever. If I can get a disease, so can you. So if you fuck a girl with a disease, you're gonna carry that disease. So it's like a 50-50%. So if I can be able to give her a disease, so can you. I don't see the common sense in some of your people's, things that you guys say. What's the hardest part of being a woman? I'll say, to be honest, the hardest part about being a woman, at least from my point of view, is you're like, I don't know how other people feel about this, but I feel like you are never enough to the society. Like, the society always has standards and always has like new rules coming up depending on, whether you have accomplished stuff in life. They do not give a fuck. If you're a virgin, they don't give a fuck. If you fuck, they don't give a fuck. It's like they always have something bad to say about you. So I feel like women, to be honest, once you stop giving a fuck about what society is saying, baby, you'll get in some high places that you didn't even think were possible. But again, that's just me. So if you think you have a different opinion, I didn't ask you. But hey, I love you. Would you date a sassy man? I don't know how I'm understanding this question. Would I date a sassy man? Yes, I would date a sassy man because I'm sassy. So if I need somebody to match my energy, I don't know what type of sassy. I don't know. I don't know what type of sassy he meant. But if we're talking like a feminine man, I would definitely. I feel like when I think of sassy, it's somebody that I can banter with, somebody that we can come and be silly together. But I don't mean that you should fully go ahead and be like, no. You live in 50-50. I'll say when it comes to relationships, personally, I don't think it should ever be a 50-50. It should be 100-100. And then like on the days where my man can't go 100 because of something, I should be, if he can only go 70 or 90, I should be able to go about 80. Like, I should be, it's like, in a relationship, you can't really be like, oh, you're going to be 50-50. Oh, if you can't do this, I'm leaving. No. Because there are going to be hard days in a relationship. Even if it's not like for the relationship itself, there's going to be a hard day for your man where he's just like, stuff happen. Could be work, it could be anything. That man could be going through depression. That man could be going through something. Ooh, oopsie. It's not home. You gotta be able to kind of like on those days, be able to go the extra mile. Because on those days that you're fucked up, you don't know what you're dealing with, he gotta be able to kind of like walk that extra mile to kind of, meet you where you are. So I don't think a 50-50 thing really works for me. It's more like 100-100. So, but that's my take. So, anyways, it says, tell us about your last love. Many things are happening. You see these beautiful, wonderfully made creatures called men. Men will stain you white. But at the end of the day, we have to respect them because they're God's creation. I'll say something about my last relationship, yeah? I found out that, even though not all men, but I found out that some men are scums. Like some men don't even deserve to have a lady. Because I'm telling you, some men are dogs. As in ah, trauma. I'm still healing. So let me just heal in peace before we bring up this. Men, I hail you. I'm just gonna say, my last laugh, it was just, even dogs are better, because dogs are actually like loyal, So I don't even think it's even fair for me to compare him to a dog, more like a pig. But yeah. Also, I'm not saying this about this man. Before you guys will say, "Oh, she's talking shit about her man." No, I'm just saying my experience. Do you think being a man is easy? I don't think being a human is easy to begin with. I'll say they do have some, advantages that some women might not have, but at the same time, they also have, their hard days. They also have their, shit they go through. But then at the same time, it can be easy sometimes. Because, for example, a man cannot get pregnant, so they can fuck anybody and still not get pregnant. But a woman, when you're doing it, do with caution. Because once they have scored, it's your cross to carry. But also, being a man is not entirely easy, but I can say they do have some advantages in life. If you get what I'm saying. If your friend smells bad, would you tell him or her? I'll say something. My mouth, it has no filter. And to be honest, although I don't have a filter on my mouth, I'm also not the type of person who would, kind of like go ahead and, when the friend group and you're like, you smell, you should do this. No, I'll respect you as a human being. We understand, like, hey, not to hurt your feelings, but, I've noticed this and this. Ask if you're okay, if you need some things, if you need anything to, help you out or anything. I would definitely do that because I don't ever want to be the one person that's smelling up and down, and then people that I call my friends don't tell me, and then I hear from outside. I'll be devastated because I feel like it feels a little bit better hearing it from an insider than having to go out there and people are closing their nose. Good Lord. Just saying, some of you. But to be honest, brings me back to what I was saying about hygiene. Take a shower, put on deodorant, brush your teeth, and you'll be just alright when you step out. You think we should pay for marriage? Personally, again, emphasis on personally. This is me. I don't. If you wanna, cause I really haven't still grasped the idea behind paying. But I've had people say, oh, it's to appreciate the parents, for giving birth to, the girl and training her through school and training this and this. But let's be fucking for real. Was the man raised by monkeys? The man was raised by parents. The parents had to pay for his school. The parents had to raise him with good manners. The parents had to do everything. So pretty much, both of them if he has to pay because of what my parents did for me, I should have to pay for what his parents did for him. Cause why is my parents the only people appreciate being appreciated for being a human being in the world when the other person also, personally I feel like if which I feel like every man should want to appreciate, their woman's, parents, if he ever gets to a point where he's like, okay, if he comes to marry me and he's like, I really want to appreciate your parents for this and this, let it be out of his heart. Not the point where it's a must or you're not getting married. Because now it's like you're chasing my husband away. And then people are like, oh, but if he wanted to, he would, If a man this and this, they'll still, it wouldn't be a reason for them to leave you or whatever. Please kill that mindset. If a man wanted to appreciate your parents the first way, he would. But let it not be a reason why you don't get married. Does size matter? Does size matter? Does size matter? I mean, if you want to have